Anyway, before we start the video, in the line of YouTube with all the AI slop being pushed out here and there, I would really appreciate if you guys could at least hit the like button. If you want to subscribe, I appreciate it, but please hit the like button, because AI is taking over and videos like mine and others like me are really being dragged down hard. So if you can do me that favor, I would appreciate it. Now without further ado, enjoy the video. Yep, Black Ops 7 is out, and I honestly don't even know how to describe this without swearing it into an alternate dimension. I booted it up expecting an improved version of the beta, since I played it. And you can check out my latest, or last video that I made on Call of Duty, where I also spit my fire here and there. But now with the full release, I thought, I should revisit it, so I invested, yes, I kid you not, I invested $30 in a Game Pass, so that I could genuinely review it, or at least give my, I don't really want to call this a review, but to actually spit my fire once more on this thing called Call of Duty, which is far from what it used to be. And you think that a company would listen to feedback, and not some false promises being said or made when we know that ain't gonna happen, but somehow you still have that little bit of hope, even unconsciously. But what we got instead was being smacked in the face by a multi-million-dollar fever dream from someone who clearly hates fun, and whom hates its player base, apparently. First off, the 82 gigs. 82! For a game that looks like it was ported from your phone. You've got this bloated launcher that restarts itself multiple times, asks you which game you want to play, reboots again, compiles shaders like it's baking a cake in real time, and somehow you're supposed to feel hype about this? I can't, man. I can't. After waiting what felt like centuries, we get to the gameplay, which somehow manages to be both clunky and insanely fast at the same time. Wall jumping in a game that's historically been grounded feels absolutely absurd. The maps are tiny, you sprint across an entire map in under 30 seconds or so, and you get shot from 3 directions at once. Instant spawns also spawn kills at times, meaning you can't even catch your breath, let alone some clown is sitting around the corner camping the spawn point before it rotates to the other side of the map. Stand still for 10 seconds, you say? Congratulations, you've been eliminated by a kid who's been grinding this game since the beta and somehow looks like he's cheating without actually doing it. And then you look at the player models, the robot skins, the neon nonsense, and you think, is this what Call of Duty has become? Candy Crush with guns? Because that's literally what it feels like. I don't know if this robot is part of the lore or the new single-player storyline. The fact that it's here feels like a very dumb choice. Also, the skin and another one are locked behind a paywall where you gotta upgrade to the Fall Edition, which is $100. Yeah, so even if you felt like grinding for hours to unlock it, no man, you gotta pay up. That's what the gaming industry has become. I can almost hear the DAS laughing while some SpongeBob cosplay character 360 no-scopes me across the map. It's chaotic and borderline absolutely fucking insulting. Now, I've been a fan of Call of Duty and Battlefield since I was a kid. I love jumping between the two franchises. Short, sweaty Call of Duty matches versus huge grounded Battlefield wars. There was this, kind of respect back then. People at potato mics called you out for your mistakes, but at the end of the match you laughed, queued for the next one, and, it felt human. Modern Warfare 1 and 2, Battlefield 2, 3, and 4, those were peak experiences. No clown cosmetics, no cash grabs, just gameplay and skill. Now though, Call of Duty feels like it's trying to be everything at once. Battle Royale, mobile shooter, sci-fi circus, and meme generator. Nothing feels grounded. Everything is just too flashy, incredibly bloated, and after 2 matches, you feel the absolute exhaustion kicking in. The campaign, if you can even call it that, is another absolute disaster. You're forced to play co-op. You can't pause. Bosses die to kill streaks if you try solo. And cutscenes stretch on forever like they're auditioning for an Oscar screenplay. It's chaotic, and honestly, I can't find anything redeemable about it. I used to praise Call of Duty campaigns. Back in the day, you had tension, pacing, and you genuinely had moments you would remember. Here, it's a void. It's nothing. Just endless, go here, shoot this, watch another cutscene. With occasional moments that makes you wonder if they were trolling the player base during development. Multiplayer is a nightmare wrapped in a sweaty sweater. The skill gap is absolutely insane. You've got new players trying to learn maps, weapons, and movement, while veterans with max level guns already, insane skins, and ridiculous mobility destroy you like it's a video of cats shredding a blanket. It's not even fun to try, it's exhausting. And then the post-match highlight, you can't even leave. You have to watch some strangers doing a fucking triple kill like it's a mandatory public shaming session. Why? Who thought that was a good idea? Why are we suffering together after the match instead of just moving on? Allow us to leave. And the performance issue. Bro, people turn graphics down just to get playable FPS, which is insane. Especially considering that some people have a 5090 Ti. This fucking mobile looking game, they should get what, 300 to 500 FPS at least? You're playing a $70 game with 82 gigabytes installed. It's looking like it's a mobile port, and you're forced to degrade your visuals just to make it run properly. And to hit the FPS that you want to hit. I tell you, Warzone keeps Activision afloat with them nice live service elements. You'd think they'd invest in the next title with a bit more sense. Yet here we are, playing a game that couldn't run smoothly if we shoved it up its own ass. Shaders, lag, random crashes, broken UI, you name it, it's all here. And by the way, the SteamDB numbers don't lie. At launch day, there were 80,000 players. And then I think to myself, this is one of the biggest franchises ever, and these numbers are absolutely fucking pathetic. This game clearly isn't sticking. People are leaving, and let's be honest, can we blame them? The fact that critics reviewed this abomination in 85 out of 100 on Metacritic tells you enough that they were paid to only talk positive about it so the game would sell more copies. The user score, however, as of writing, is at an all-time low of 1.6. Guess whom you should trust when it comes to these scores, huh? They might say, bro, I don't trust them websites. Okay, then check Steam. It's mixed there. Check Xbox Game Pass. It's a 2.0. Across the board, this game is being annihilated from left to right. And it's well deserved. People finally wake up to what kind of a mess they've been paying for year in, year out. Cheaters, you ask? Oh, they're everywhere. Sliding across maps like Sonic on Red Bull, one-hit killing noobs, exploiting mechanics in ways that makes you question why you even bothered. Watching seasoned streamers get melted is painful. It's like the game is daring you to rage quit before the first minute ends. And then there's the cosmetic insanity. From the get-go, you get this neon robot-looking skin, as I mentioned prior in this video, which came with Default Edition. Then you get these characters that look infected. Fine, but you know, like it doesn't scream grounded to me. Activision promised grounded aesthetics, and they literally lie to our faces. This game is like Fortnite vomited all over Call of Duty. Anyway, this franchise needs a break, and I'm being absolutely serious here. They need to stop pumping out these bloated, broken, overhyped messes. Go back to your roots. Focus on skill, on pacing, grounded combat, and for once respect the player. Because right now, Black Ops 7 is a bloated, overly chaotic, and an absurd joke that literally insults the entire franchise. It's sort of hilarious in a sad, rage-inducing way, but I just can't take it seriously. People are leaving for a reason. The franchise is bleeding fans, and unless Activision gets their act together, which I highly doubt, this isn't just a bad game. It's a warning of what happens when greed, incompetence, and bad ideas run the show.
Hardpoint is active. Hostile personnel have captured the hardpoint.
You serious?
This video